Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're just tuning in for the first time, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and if you're tuning back in, thanks for being loyal. You loyal. So today is all about Rihanna's collection. So basically the hype about this so far is that, you know, Rihanna came out with her own line. I mean, come on, it's Rihanna, and she created a makeup line that was very inclusive of all people. So she has about 40 foundation shades, very inclusive for all women of color, which is very rare in the cosmetic industry, honestly, and it's really sad. So big ups to Riri, of course, representing. I wanted to review the line. I was super excited about this. I've known about it for about a year, that she was coming out with her own makeup line, so I'm really excited that it finally launched, that I got to have my hand on a few things. So I reviewed this foundation, which I'm wearing right now. I'm also reviewing her match Stix. So I bought a contour and a highlight shade, so you can watch me contour, highlight, and do my basically entire face routine using her new products. I also bought a highlighter of hers, one of her Killawatt duo highlighters, in the shade Mean Money and Hustler Baby. This is what I'm wearing right now. So if you like this look, please continue watching to see how I achieved it and just to get a look at my initial reaction of each product. So I'm very honest, I used everything on camera for the first time. So everything I'm showing you is my first reaction and my first thoughts. So please continue watching. Thank you. I did see the primer of Fenty Beauty in the store. I did not get it because I personally don't really believe in using primer. So we're going to start off with the Rihanna foundation. I'm so excited to try this. So let's just look at the packaging first. This is the box that it comes in. So this is a Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation. So it's a soft matte finish. This is the foundation bottle. So it's like this white and opaque glass, which is really cool. It's just like, I like the packaging. It's very modern and very clean. Okay, so it says medium to full coverage for all, long wear, and it's light as air. Okay, so I am going to pump some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to apply this with a beauty blender. I know her collection came out with a beauty blender. I heard great reviews on it. I just personally didn't need another one, so I didn't buy it, and I just like to apply all my foundations with the you know, the ones I have at home. Ooh. Now I'm using the shade 250. It's like a warm peach foundation shade. I can see that it's like a fuller coverage. It seems a little thick right now, but I didn't shake the bottle. It does say to shake well before use, so I'm going to shake it and see if that makes a difference. Because in the store, when I tried the foundation, no, it's still pretty thick. I felt like in the store it was a little looser, the consistency, but then again it was very hot in Sephora, so I feel like it's more of a drier texture. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. That's crazy because I'm gonna add another pump, so that was 3 pumps. It's very weird. It doesn't cover my freckles all the way, so it looks full coverage, but at the same time my freckles are like peeking through. So the texture of application is definitely different than like what I'm like used to, and I don't know what it is. I can't really point my finger on it. I'm not sure that I like it. It's a very it looks very cakey on my face. I'm gonna see how I feel about that foundation. I'm just gonna keep doing my makeup and see, you know, if I like it more or continue to like it less. Okay, I also bought the Match Stix Conceal, Correct, and Contour Long Wear Light as Air Layering. So I bought it in 2 shades, Truffle and French Vanilla, to contour with. Super cool thing about them, they're magnetic. I just think that's so cool for like when you're traveling or even organizing your makeup or packing it. I think that's really cool and like genius. So we're gonna start with French Vanilla. I matched myself with this shade. Okay, application. I do like the fact that it's a stick. I know everyone is coming out with these, but it's just so convenient and easy to put on. It's just great, you know? And just to see how much it comes with, this is how much product you're getting. And it's pretty thick. I don't know. It's just very odd. The the way it blends, I'm still seeing my freckles, which is just crazy to me. It's not as full coverage as I expected it, I guess, or it's very matte. I feel like there's not really any shine. You know, this under eye looks a little better, and what I did was I focused more on the outer edge than blending over it. So I like the way that looks better. So what I'm gonna do is just put a little bit more on the other side because I feel like it just disappeared on that side. So I feel like you gotta blend it a little less and focus more on the outer lines to blur them, if that makes sense. So here I'm gonna focus more there. It's very interesting. The foundation didn't feel wet. Even though it's a liquid, it didn't feel wet. So we're gonna contour with the shade Truffle. Here we go. I'm gonna blend that out with a buffing brush by Real Techniques. I wanted to blend it out with my Oval 6, but I can't find it, so. Okay, this is blending pretty well. I might need a denser brush to blend with though. Yeah, I do. I'm going to blend this out with my Real Techniques stippling brush. Rather fair. Okay. And it's blending out pretty smoothly, which I do like. I have to put a little bit more pressure. I love how this is blending out. I will say that. Very easy. I think these products are just a little bit different than what I'm used to. You don't have to do a lot of work to blend, and I think that's why it was just a little different, because I'm used to blending a little bit more, I guess. With this, you don't really have to, you see? But I'm really satisfied with the stick. It kind of made me like the matchsticks a little bit more now that I tried this color, and I'm like getting used to working with it. Nice. My contour looks bomb. I do love the way my face looks right now. It looks very airbrushed. So it is growing on me. Now I'm going to bake and finish my foundation routines. I'm going to finish up my contouring process the way I do in all of my videos, and then I'm going to come back and talk about the highlighters and lip gloss. I love the way my skin looks up, like from this angle on camera, looking in my mirror right over here, but when I put the mirror up close to my face, I don't love it. I feel like I can see my pores. I feel like almost I'm worried that the foundation will separate later, and I also feel like it looks a little bit more cakey than my Maybelline would or any other foundation that I have at home. So I'm not really sure how I feel. I mean, from far away it looks good, and it feels nice on my face, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to see how I look when I'm after a long day at work. So here is the Killawatt Highlighter Duo packaging. And this says it's creamy, long-lasting, endless ways to glow. And that's it. It's a Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo, and the shade that I have is Me and Money and Hustla Baby. Very cute Fenty Beauty. So the back of it has the name of the two separated because it's a duo. So that's it. I swatched it already. So I mainly bought it for this shade right here. This shade is called Hustla Baby, and I love it. I'll show you guys the swatch. So this is it. I did up and down 3 times. So that's the swatch. It almost reminds me of like champagne pop or something. I love it. The only thing that I can say about this is I wish it just came with this whole color right here instead of this one. So this one I'm going to swatch for you. This is Mean Money, and I'm going to go ahead and glide my finger on it a bunch of times. Off rip already, I feel that it's not as creamy or as pigmented as the one right next to it, just from feeling the texture, and that's it. So it's more of an iridescent, subtle shimmer, but as a makeup artist, like I am still a traveling like professional makeup artist, and for the people that maybe want a subtle glow, I could see myself using that on them, because some people do like just subtle glows, and I do get clients to ask me for that, but me personally, I wish that it just came with this whole thing in one Killawatt. Maybe one day she'll come out with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and highlight with this. So the same way that I always highlight, I am using my Sigma brush. The number is F35. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to dip it into Hustla Baby, and you can already see there's plenty of product coated on my brush, and I just dipped in like twice. So super pigmented. Oh, and it does come with a mirror, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Love this shade. Very pigmented. It impresses me just as much as my Anastasia one does. I am going to take a dense brush like this one here, and I feel like my foundation needs to be set more around my nose. I feel like it's breaking up, so I'm going to go ahead and just pack in some powder there, because this foundation got me nervous. Okay, this is it up close. So you see, you could see my freckles like a lot more, I feel like. You know? You see it already kind of creased here, and I've just been sitting on camera for maybe 20 minutes. With my contour powder that I use to contour my face, I'm just going to put that in my in the crease of my eye. You can do this with your own contour powder or your bronzing powder, whatever you have at home. We're not really doing a look, you know, just kind of a natural face and some enhancements. Okay, and I'm going to dip in. And I normally wet my eyeshadow, so I'm going to go ahead and wet the highlighter too. So I love the way my eyes came out. That highlighter is definitely a win-win for me. After wetting the brush, definitely intensified the highlighter, so that's great as well. And I really like it. It can double, you know, as an eyeshadow, and that's really great. So far I'm loving the way I look. I'm going to pop on some lashes, and then we'll do a lip combo with the lip gloss balm. Before I put the gloss on, I want to make it a little nudie lip, so I'm going to go ahead and use a brown lip pencil by NYX, and I'm going to use Peach Stock. So this is what it looks like. It's cute, same theme and everything. It's kind of like a pinky mauvey color. Very transparent though, and it has like shimmer in it. So I'm going to go ahead, zoom in, and put this on. This is the brush. It's very fluffy. It's rather large than your typical lip gloss brush. And it also smells really good. Like a fruity, starbursty kind of scent. Wow, a lot goes on. Wow. Super glossy. So all in all, I want to say that at first I was a little iffy with the face products like my foundation and my contour and my highlight sticks. Maybe I just wasn't used to the texture of the foundation. It was kind of a little bit more quick drying, very matte when it went on. I guess I'm used to using Studio Fix by MAC and Maybelline, which when you put them on, they glisten a lot on your face, whereas this one kind of felt like it was just setting as I was blending. So it just felt a lot different. It looked a lot different as I was applying it, so I didn't like it immediately. It looked better with the after I contoured and highlighted with the match Stix, which I really liked. And I also realized that maybe I prefer using a stippling brush over a beauty blender to apply those products. Also, I realized that you don't have to really blend it as much under the eye, but it kind of won me over towards the end, and I think the final decision on how I really rate the foundation will be how I feel at the end of the day after I've been wearing my face for hours. Highlighter was a 1. I loved it. It was super pigmented. It works bomb as an eyeshadow, and it was bomb.com. My only real complaint was that I wish it was just one whole color instead of the duo, because someone like me, I really like pigment and that shimmer, so I don't need that more subtle shade. But if you're a makeup artist as well, or you're a working makeup artist, maybe that will benefit you. Or if you're the kind of person that just likes to switch it up, that'll benefit you. But I do hope that in the future she comes out with more colors, which I'm sure she will. I did get to see Trophy Wife in the store. The color was so pigmented and it was so glittery. It was a beautiful highlighter, but I just know that I wouldn't wear such a yellow gold. But if that's something that interests you and you've been looking at it online and you like it, highly recommend it. It was super pigmented in the store, super shiny, super glittery, and I thought it was beautiful. So I hope you found this review helpful, and I just want to say thank you for watching. Please comment below, share this video, subscribe, and make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm going to give you guys an update all together. of how I feel after a few days of using the products as well, because I think that's important too. So make sure you follow me for new posts, new looks, etc. On Instagram, I'm going to put all of the information and products that I use on the description box below. Thank you.